How do you do?
I'm good. What?
Joining us, and it's a great pleasure to have you.
Same here. So yeah, can you see me now? Hi.
Yeah, hi Hasani.
Hi sir. Good evening.
Good evening. How do you do?
Yeah, I am good.
And today we are going to have 4 kids, right?
Yes, sir.
Starting from Namya. Namya has actually joined, I hope so. And then we are going to have Vinisha, Harbhajan Singh, and Vishan. And these people have to join, I hope. Let's see. Let's wait for.
I've already sent the link.
Okay.
They'll be joining shortly.
Yeah, how is that?
Yeah, he's good.
I could not be in touch with him for the last 2 days. I was a bit busy with my works.
He would be joining. Not sure in the other ways.
Okay, let's wait till the participants joins. Okay, I'll be connecting in a short time. Okay, thank you.
Hi, Hasini. Can you hear me? You're muted. I cannot hear you. You're muted, Hasini. It's all right. Sorry. Yep. But yeah, if you can try switch on your video. It's already on. You can see me? Yeah, I can. Good to see you. I'm very excited. Me too. I was just like going through the question that you had given, just framing some answers in mind, that's all. Like the questions you find interesting. There's just 2, right? Yeah, it's 2 for you. There are about 8 questions planned. I'm not sure how much I'll be asking, but yeah. Hopefully, I would ask everything as due to the time limit. Right. Expect you to answer for least 4 minutes. You can take time beyond that, but yeah. 4 minutes? That would be convenient. 3 to 4. Okay. If you do take more time than that, then you're most welcome. But if not, it's fine. Okay. I guess we can keep our videos off until the others could join. Just switching off my video for some time. Hello, Amanjot. Good to see you here. Hi, Ashwini. Hi, Hi, Bhuvneshwari ma'am. Thank you so much for joining.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, Bhuvneshwari ma'am. Hello, Bhuvneshwari ma'am. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm doing good, ma'am. And thanks for joining.
Yeah, every day I'm there, sir.
Yeah, yeah. I was been there in the first day, ma'am, but the last 2 days I had some hectic schedules, so I could not join. So that is why I just came today, so that I have to be here. That is what I'm here. And I hope Vishan doesn't join.
Today, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, he'll be joining.
Yeah, he'll be joining. Okay.
Yeah, he will be joining now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Visham would be joining because I did send the link to him myself.
First day also it was a nice session with Kumarvel, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Actually, we had a very nice session with
very
CK
nice.
Kumarvel, sir. It was a great presidential address.
Very nice and very simple, and it was
Yes.
too good.
The first video followed by PowerPoint. You need to elaborate. Our presentation.
Give me a couple of minutes, ma'am. I'll be back.
Okay. So we just invited. So just we are doing it. But just
Hello, Vinisha.
do your best. You can do it.
Hello.
Hi, Vinisha. Good to see you here.
I guess
Nice to see you
Visham is
too.
also here. So all of our participants is here. And speakers and audience as well.
Hello, Manisha.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. And thanks for joining.
My
Vishan.
pleasure, sir.
Hi, Vishan.
Hi, sir.
Hi. And Harbhajan Singh.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, man. How are you?
Sir, I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good. It's been a
Sir,
pleasure
it's a
for
great
us.
pleasure for me to be
Yeah,
here
it's
today.
a great
Thank you
pleasure
so
for
much.
us to host all you four of you guys.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, welcome. Yeah, we'll wait for another 5 minutes so that let the participants join and we can start the event. Okay.
Sri Venkateshwaraa College of Engineering and Technology proudly presents Top 20 Under 20 Influencer Awards of 2021. Knowledge Partner MIT Square, Media Partner Suryan FM, Dinamala, The First Step YouTube channel, Provi, supported by Rotary Club of Puducherry Beach Town. A very good evening to one and all. Recognizing the young talents and to appreciate them for the early achievements, Sri Venkateshwaraa College of Engineering and Technology has initiated Top 20 Under 20 Influencer Award 2021 from 20 June to 3rd July in association with our knowledge partner MIT Square and media partner Suryan FM, Dinamala, The First Step YouTube channel Provi 24/7, supported by Rotary Club of Pondicherry Beach Town. Today, we have with us young innovators who are making wonders with their creativity. One among them is Master Harmajan Singh, a passionate innovator enthusiastic about applying computer programming in STEM education. He is a gold medalist in International Mathematics Olympiad 2020 to 21 with a perfect score, as well as Cyber Olympiad 2019 to 20. Winner of Academic Excellence Scholarship for Outstanding Performance in SOF Olympiads 2018-19, 2019-20 and 2020-21. Learning and preparing to lead responsibly, creatively and ethically to apply new knowledge, technologies and inventions together are his core goals of his life. And now, Sri Venkateshwaraa College of Engineering and Technology is proud to present Top 20 Under 20 Influencer Award 2021 to Master Harmajan Singh. Next, Miss Vinisha Umashankar is an
First of all, very warm greetings to all the dignitaries and the audience present over here. Thank you so much. It's a great honor and privilege for me to be awarded the Top 20 Under 20 Influencer Award. I am deeply humbled. My heartfelt gratitude to Principal Sri Venkateshwaraa College of Engineering and Technology, Mr. Pradeep Devanayan Sir, MIT Squared, and the First Step for considering me worthy of this award. The fact that my hard work has been recognized instills the self-confidence in me to work with the best of my abilities and motivates me to learn new things and to do even more hard work in the future. I am grateful to my parents for their constant support throughout my journey. They have always encouraged and motivated me to participate in various competitions. And during the challenging and tough times, my parents always stood as a strong pillar beside me, especially my mother. I thank them from the depth of my heart. And once again, thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
Congrats, Amanjot, and way more to go. All the best.
Thank you.
Next, Miss Vinisha Umashankar is an intelligent, inquisitive and inventive grade 10 student well known as innovator of the Solar Ironing Card, Earth Day Network Rising Star 2021 USA, Children's Climate Prize 2020 Sweden, Smart Circuits Top 100 Innovator 2020 India, Beti Bachao Beti Patao Champion 2020 India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Ignite Award 2019 India, Dr. Pradeep P. Devanur Innovation Award 2019 India, Grade 5 Electronic Keyboard Certificate Trinity College London. And now, Sri Venkateshwaraa College of Engineering and Technology is proud to present Top 20 Under 20 Influencer Award 2021 to Ms. Vinisha Umashankar.
Thank you so much to everyone who thought I was worthy of this award, the top 20 under 20 influencers. I feel really privileged to be winning such an award because it's under the 20 years of age and I'm 14 years old. So, considering that, and this will be added to many of my achievements as well, and it proves a lot about how I can improve in the future as well.
Congrats, Vinisha.
Thank you.
Miss Namya Joshi, as known as Wonder Namya, a grade 9 student at Satpal Middle School with numerous remarkable accomplishments like the Diana Award 2021 for Social Action or humanitarian efforts. During the pandemic, Namya Joshi started experimenting with Minecraft to make academic content and prepared academic material using Minecraft and trained over 1,000 teachers and students during the lockdown. Rashtriya Bal Shakti Puraskar recipient 2021, invited as panelist at Asia Berlin Summit on 22nd September 2020 to talk about tech and schooling. The sudden impact of COVID-19 on education system, speaker of World Children's Conference 2020, she also received the honor of the Technology Award in UCP collaborative project prepared under her leadership at UNESCO Center for Peace Virtual Summer Program. Outstanding Delegate
Recording
Award
stopped.
in IMUN Global E-Innovation Award, inducted in the Wall of Fame at
Recording in
Gurukul Drono
progress.
Institute, eminent speaker for the Children's Panel at Innovation National Finale 2020, Rex Kamavit Chakra Awards and Global Fellowship 2019, E-Innovation Award 2019, and the list goes on. And now, Sri Venkateshwaraa College of Engineering and Technology is proud to present Top 20 Under 20 Influencer Award 2021 to Miss Namya Joshi, as known as Wonder Namya.
Thank you so much. It's an honor to get the award, and I feel that I must thank everybody present here for thinking that I am a person who should get this award, and I am the one who can. I think that. This makes me feel that I'm doing something that is on the right path, and the work that I'm doing is getting recognized. And such achievements let you know that you should keep on innovating more on your innovation, and it keeps you grounded as well. No matter how many prizes you have got, you need to remain grounded, and that's what I've learned from like all the achievements and people around me, because I like to keep a positive aura around me, and my parents, like my grandparents and my school, my principal, Mrs. Brinda Gogia, they've always motivated me to keep on doing something new. So I again thank you so much for the award, and I will not fail my duty to keep on doing these things in the future too.
Congratulations, Namya, once again, and very much happy to have you here. And I hope this award also adds one among your others, as you've already achieved
Yes.
so much. And so, as said, being called the Wonder Girl, I'm very happy that I can host where all four of you are here. So, yeah, congrats, and way more to go, as the news said.
Thank you so much, Hasini.
Our next awardee is a young researcher and innovator at MIT Square. Student, innovator, programmer, robotic enthusiast, maker, speaker, and researcher. Master Vishan A. Amarnath, studying 9th grade at Sudarshanam Vidyashram School, Chennai. This young researcher and innovator from MIT Square, Bangalore, has passion towards innovative devices. With that thirst, he has come up with ideas like a low-cost pulse oximeter for COVID patient, a fire safety device called Fire MCB miniature circuit breaker, automatic plant watering system, ultrasonic eyes for disabled people, low-cost Bluetooth switch for home automation, Wi-Fi switch. And now, Sri Venkateshwaraa College of Engineering and Technology is proud to present Top 20 Under 20 Influencer Award 2021 to Master Vishan A. Amarnath.
Thank you so much for presenting me this award, and I feel so honored to get this award. And I want to show my gratitude to Dr. Mitilesh and Bhuvaneshwari ma'am and Pradeep sir, and for acknowledging by giving me top 20 under 20 influencer award. And my parents and my everyone have motivated me to do this, do everything, and thank you so much for all.
Congratulations, Vishal.
Thank you.
And I hope this does add up to one of your awards, and this leads you to achieve more and more awards as you
Thank you.
possibly. So all the best as well.
We welcome our young journalist Ms. Hasini Lakshmi Narayanan to start the interaction with today's awardees.
Yeah, thank you so much for inviting me again to be the host. I'm very excited. So I would want to start off with a very great quote which defines the topic literature the best. Exploration is the engine that drives innovation. That innovation drives economic growth. As in starting with this quote, being the topic for today, which is innovation. We have 4 awardees in here. Congratulations to all of them once again. And Sri Venkateshwaraa College presenting it, doing a great job again, finding 4 other children who are very much talented. And I welcome all of the joined today, also Bhuvaneshwari ma'am, the principal, the chairman, everybody. And excuse me if I did miss out anybody else who's in here. But yeah, welcome, a warm welcome to each and every one of you gathered here. And for the top 20 under 20 influencer award. So as introduced, these 4 children, 4 awardees, if I can say, would be our guests for the day and as well. So let's all together go exploring and learn from these young masterminds about today's world of technology and innovation. Starting off, I would want to invite Harmanjot to answer his first question. So, how do you think innovation could bring a change in the system, in the society? Talking about system, definitely, technology, innovation, as definitely before the pandemic would start, it definitely was higher than before. But after the pandemic, as you can see, there is more new innovations coming out as the whole world is being online. So, that would be my question for you to start off with.
Yeah, yes. I think the biggest impact innovation has had on the society is in technology, which is involved in almost everything we do nowadays. From agriculture to transport, education, communication, technology is changing the way we live our lives and interact with all the people, all the things around us. And I think with these technological innovations, the world is becoming a more seamless place where almost everything is available to us at any place and at any time. And when it comes to developing countries, digital technologies and innovative solutions are helping to combat certain important issues such as sickness, poverty, hunger, etc. To get a better understanding on this, let's take an example. So we can absolutely see as a student that there is an infinite amount of knowledge available at our fingertips when we search the World Wide Web or Google or any other web browser. And the opportunities for education continue to change. So there's a question. Did you ever imagine that there would be a time where you can attend school online from home or earn a degree online? Well, now it's just possible because of innovation and technology. Before it wasn't possible, but due to the present times, technology has made a big change. And during the present COVID times, technology is the only medium through which the whole world is united together. There's no other medium due to the social distancing and other safety norms. And over the last decade, innovation has become a significant way to combat critical social risks and threats. Innovation is the reason that societies keep on changing from time to time. You can use the example of technology to illustrate this, as it is currently one of the biggest innovations all around us, and it has drastically altered the way people go about their day to day lives. I think at the end of the day, innovation helps us to find many solutions to society's issues, from technology to the environment, education to communication, and etc. And that is how I think innovation has impacted our society in unimaginable ways.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I was muted. Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty much amazing to hear from you, Hanmanjot. First of all, congratulations. And what you said was definitely true. Innovation and technology, when you particularly take, could definitely bring a change and can also benefit people, as in all of you for innovators, and the younger generation today has also taken an initiative through as being your skill set as technology and innovation. You guys are also bringing a change in the society. So happy that you're also supporting and being a part as much as you could. So all the best, and I hope you can make a change as in well. So yeah, now moving on, I would want to ask my next question to Namya.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, congratulations.
Thank you.
All.
Thank you.
So, yeah, my question for you would be, um, how do you think innovation has evolved past the time? As also Harmanjot mentioned, that as how I started off it, of course, before the pandemic and after the pandemic, you can, not after the pandemic isn't still over yet, but if you can say currently, let's take the present, it definitely has evolved a lot than how it was in the past. So, if you can tell it on a whole, how do you think innovation has evolved past the time, and how do you think this has benefited the people and the society?
Right. So for me, I think innovation is doing something very different from what we do before. I can give you an example. Like everybody might have eaten like rajma. So have you ever eaten like sweet rajma? So that is something like we innovate and we add a different touch to it. So I think innovation 10 years ago was not the buzzword that is today. Like Harmanjot mentioned, we have technology going on, we have online classes, and innovation has been done in every sector. But like the moment we stop to ask questions in order to know more about the problem at hand, and the moment like we put the assumption aside or even acknowledge our assumptions and take a look at different angles at a problem, I think that is when the moment and the process of innovation begins. Like if I give you example how it has impacted different societies, like if I talk about economy, so it has played a huge role in entrepreneurship today, as the technology dramatically shifts old business models to technological models providing services and cultural norms. So I can give you like my example. Like first we did not have merchandise sold on websites. They were like putting in the stalls and all, but now people are selling merch. Like I just launched my merch in this April. So it's basically about whatever I'm selling. I'm money that I'm earning from it. More than half of it goes to NGOs for saving animals and also planting trees. So nobody ever thought in the past that this could have happened. But when we innovate something, even if it is a like already created thing, and we keep on innovating, that takes the country forward. And I think over the past 10 years, like I mentioned, there has been intentional and deliberate efforts made by entrepreneurs to innovate and bring new products to the market. Moving on, if we have the culture, we were just starting to become aware about the strengths and the diversity of the thought and the perspectives of different cultures of innovation. In global development, I think new technologies have come forward, tools, different service providers who are having massive impact on the coming markets, and I think they will have to in the upcoming markets. And especially I think the highest impact that innovation is having is on technology, because technology drives innovation and technology drives creativity, and the use of technology is determining the workers ability, whoever are working in the society, to complete the 21st century global marketplace. Here in like people just used to play games for fun, but nobody ever thought that we could use game based learning in the classes. Like I started using Minecraft just for fun first, but then later I understood how it can be used in the classes, and now many people are not only using Minecraft, but these other tools which can be used for having engagement and creative ways to learn in the classes. So I feel that innovation is also helping you to improve, because you know that I used to speak in the earlier years, like if you were 10 years old and now you're 14. So in the gap of those 4 years, you learned a lot. You innovated yourself too. So it helps you to improve and also helps the humankind overall in a lot many ways.
Yeah, I mean that was so true for you to answer because it definitely has. I mean, it has evolved by the time, everybody does know it, but also it does bring in a lot of benefits with it, which does help a lot for the system to grow in as well. As in, you gave examples, selling merches, doing a lot of creative stuff using technology, having technology as a path for startups to start in with their journey. So, I mean, definitely those are so true, and I mean, of course, you can see a lot of them happening in the pandemic as well,
Right.
as in how you did start and me neither.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's pretty much amazing. So, let's do as well for the participants watching, being hit the pandemic and the screen time has increased. Let's also utilize this time and as much as possible choose a way to start our own startup or into whatever field you want to get in, and get benefited by technology. So, yeah,
Yes.
that's pretty much what I wanted to say, and congratulations and all the best.
Thank you so much, Hasini.
Yeah, and now moving on, I want to welcome Vinisha. Hi, Vinisha.
Hello.
So, yeah, hi, congratulations.
Thank you.
Instead of calling Vinisha, I'd rather want to mention the solar mining card girl from Tiruvannamalai who had no expectations starting off to now where she is. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And yeah, I do have a question for you. So, how do we spot opportunities for innovation? Because it is a very vast topic if you do take it. So, that would be my question for you.
Okay. So, innovation, as you said, is a very broad spectrum, I would say, instead of a topic, because innovation itself consists of multiple fields. And here we have to ask, how do you actually define innovation? Innovation is when you improve something or make it better for people to use. So now the question comes is, how do you innovate itself? And that's where comes you have to spot opportunities. You could also state it as problems or challenges as well. So, here, the first step you could do is look for opportunities in your own surroundings. It was the same case for me. I spotted a problem in my own street. People were using charcoal to iron clothes, and I decided that it was wrong. It was causing a lot of pollution and deforestation, and it also contributed to climate change. So I thought, well, if this is a simple problem, then it also probably has an equally simple solution to figure out. So that simple solution almost took me a long time to find and innovate itself, almost 6 to 7 months to be exact. And once it was finished, I had this product that not only improved the lives of the vendors who were ironing clothes, it also was beneficial to the environment. So came up the solar ironing cart. It's solar powered, does not use charcoal. It eliminates that completely. So you can save millions of trees every year. So it's a win-win situation both for the vendors and the environment. So that's how you spot problems. Look in your own locality, figure out a way to replace the problem, and then innovate with it.
Yeah, that was an insightful answer to hear because,
Thank you.
as while you were answering, you gave an apt example of how you did invent the solar riding cart. And I mean, yeah, as in you said, I guess you did explain everything on point, and I have nothing more to say in as well for this, because you did put it up very clearly. And yeah, I would want to once again congrats.
Thank you.
Yeah, we are moving on. Last, we have Vishan. Hi, Vishan. Congratulations.
And thank you so much.
Yeah, my question for you would be, how would you relate innovation as in something which has been happening in the current scenario? For example, if you do take in the pandemic, so that is one situation which all of us are pretty much stuck in with, but a lot did utilize this pandemic as well, just to mention. So yeah, over to you for your answer.
Yeah, and innovation are the most important part. Like in this, mainly in this pandemic, because the people using the technology was very less before the pandemic, and now more people are using technology for studying and for everything. Nearly everything they are using the technology. So that as the day goes, uh, there is something where if we innovate, it can make the work they're doing easier. For example, if we take a smartphone in the studying, nowadays by using the smartphone, we can see what they are presenting. For example, if they are teaching us maths, we can see what they are teaching. But without cell phone, without that innovation, it wouldn't mean that they can just speak to us. So that innovation is one of the very important part, and one of the examples are gadgets like clock, light bulb, mobiles, computers, and like that. So that these all innovation are one of the most important innovations. And uh, and during this pandemic, I have got a lot of time to innovate new things, because when I was going to school, there was no time to innovate, and nowadays there is a lot of time to innovate. And by innovating many things, we can help other people, making their work very less, and save the time. So that in this situation, innovation is one of the very important part.
Vishan, hello. Yeah, I am so sorry, but we couldn't hear you clearly. Like your voice is very feeble. Try speaking. Speak.
Just
Vishan, you there? Vishan?
yeah, I'm audible right now. I'm audible right
You are audible, but yeah, if anybody else could also confirm if it is only for me.
No, I cannot hear you, Vishan.
Yeah,
Yes, the voice is low.
now. Okay, sorry for that. I think there is an issue with my mic.
you
You
want
were
to come
audible.
back in again? Could we come back to the question later on if you do want to?
Yeah, sure. We will
Can
go with the question
you,
later.
yeah, can you get back? I mean, can you fix it by the time so that I'll move on
Yeah,
to the next person and then I'll come back? Is that fine?
yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that was due to some glitch, but we can soon see Vishan back again. Sorry for that, people, but yeah. Now moving on, I would again want to welcome back Namia, and another question for you: what is the descriptive of innovation? If you do have to say, so yeah, over to you. That would be my second question for you,
Yeah.
Namia.
So I think disruptive innovation. So actually, I think it refers to innovations and technologies that make expensive or sophisticated products and services accessible or like not more affordable to a broader market. And to be more precise, like not let's not take it to a market like because some of us might not understand. So it's like we make something that is very complicated to understand. One innovation is where we understand things which are clearly to the point. Another are like we go too much into the thing that it is innovation, but it becomes something very not understandable, or those services which are provided to that innovation are not coming to the point. And if I talk about the types of innovation in here, there are like four types of innovation, out of which one is the disruptive innovation. So I think one of them is called the sustaining innovation. Another is called the incremental innovation. The third one is radical, and the fourth is disruptive. Now, these sustaining, incremental, and radical, these three innovations work to the point. They provide you with significant improvement, but that disruptive innovation just disrupts the entire model which you've created. So if I be like to the point that we're supposed to do, is we should work on the sustaining innovation that can be sustained for a longer time, that helps you to provide proper improvement for the society. Though you must know about it, but you should always know the difference between all these four, but never work on the last one. Always just keep these three in mind. So you should know the one which causes disruption, but never try to bring that. And I will also not try to explain what disruptive innovation is, because I don't want you to go into that path. So let's like go more into what innovation can do to you and what sustaining you can do for the innovation, to not let it go towards disruption. So here I can give you like the example, or whatever we all are doing, like Vinasha, she's provided an solar iron card. What Harmanjot is doing, what you are doing, Hasini, and what everybody else doing here is also sustaining and sustainable innovation, which is helping us to provide a better future for the society. Like if I talk about game-based learning here, so that is not going towards a disruptive innovation, because it is not providing any model that is not understandable, because we all can correlate, we all are mutual with the thought that we do not understand the concepts, because while we are reading, those are not the thoughts that can be captured. But when we see, we can capture those thoughts. And because our brain actually takes pictorial memory, like if I say a word called probably dog, so you would get a picture of a dog in the mind, not dog. So that's how like this kind of entire concept of game-based learning in education goes towards sustainable innovation. And that's how like we should not go towards disruptive innovation. But if you've gone, one thing to avoid that we can do is like there must people who are using that must not like always apply to the existing business model to the new markets. So this goes like when we have the model of probably any going on website, like probably Flipkart. So we cannot keep on going towards the existing model. Just innovate something in that, but not too much that it just goes beyond the topic. Another thing we can do is like if you have any problems towards it, just not try to go towards the path that I'm gonna change the entire path. That goes disruptive, right? But what we want is I'm gonna change a little bit, so that makes it sustainable innovation, not disruptive.
Yeah, that is so true because I mean, again, you did give. I mean, this answer was totally out of box because it wasn't expected, and you just put it on point. That way, you know, all the people could get it because I don't think most of them in here would know what disruptive innovation is.
Yeah, because it goes
And
more into
yeah,
business.
it does. Uh, and you know, as starting off, you do want to do something. I mean, especially when you take innovation, first to check if it does you know, benefit other people, and if it does give you a lot of knowledge. Because instead of going into disruptive, I guess this is more better, as in you said, sustainable part.
Yeah,
So that's amazing as well. I couldn't express, I mean, what I'm trying to say, but I
I
have
get
no
it.
words to express, as in, if you can say. So, yeah. Now moving on, I guess Vishan, if your mic is now better,
Yeah, is it okay right now? Is my audio
better, way better. So you want to answer the question again, or you want me to ask another question? How do you want
another question?
another question? Okay, cool. So okay, another question. If I had to ask, if you were to describe innovation in one single word, what would that be, and why do you think it could be the certain word? That would be my question.
First one is the word is creativity and different because innovation gets better when we are creative and we think out of the box. Like we think different. Like for example, something which they didn't innovate. For example, if you take smartphone and if we compare it with a normal telephone, it is totally different because it has a display, we can interact, and it has a camera, so that if we see the smartphone and a phone, there is something very different in between. Like if you take a phone and if you take the smartphone, there is a lot of difference, but they also do the same work. Like for example, my fire MCB. In that project, what I have done is I am covering off the MCB directly when a fire is directed. But there are already some safety systems which turns off or which gives an alarm. But in my device, it also gives an alarm and it turns off the power so that if we step on that wire, we would be safe. And the two words are creativity and different.
I'm so sorry, my screen was frozen for a second. I just got me back. But yeah, I did hear the very first portion. If I am, talking about creativity, innovation being different. Definitely, I mean, different in sense, according to me. Whenever you invent something being unique, I mean, not only when it comes to innovation, but I guess in whatever field you're going to choose or in whatever step you're going to take, I guess you'll have to be unique. Or if not as well, put in your own ideas and effort to it to make it the unique as best as possible. Because one, when you try out different things, you learn a lot. Second is that you get to experience a lot and also get to learn a lot from if there is going to be any mistake which is going to happen around or any challenges or problems which are going to face. And I'm sorry as there was some issue, but yeah, I did get back, and all the best, Vishan. That's what I would want to say. And yeah, now moving on, my next question I want to ask it to Harmanjot. So yeah, my question for you would be, what would you want to say to people who are very much passionate towards invention, people who are similar as like you, people who are very much put into technology, science, inventing, coding, and stuff related to that, but just is not really finding the right motivation to start it. So yeah, over to you.
Yeah. So I think I would like to say that whatever you do in any field, work with passion, perseverance, and with purpose. As stated by Einstein, every person is a genius. So never stop learning, for when we stop learning, we stop growing. For me as well, the Bal Puraskar is just the beginning of my learning. My motto will always be learn and grow. Thank you. That's the message I would like to give. There's no alternative to effort and hard work, so you need to do that if you want to be successful in any field, including innovation.
That was very short but on point and crisp. And I did get the whole point and message which we are going for, and hopefully, I believe others will have as well. And yeah, thank you for that motivation which you just provided, and all the
Thank you
best
so
as you
much.
said. As in being the
Thank
Bal
you.
Puraskar, your first, step or achievement. Uh, I hope there would be many more for you to achieve. So, all the best for that. And now moving on, Dinisha would be our last. I mean, I do have the last question for the day. So, why? I mean, when it comes to innovation, what do you first look for in innovation? I mean, what is the one thing which attracts you the most, or what is the one thing which interests you the most when it comes to innovation?
Okay,
That
I
would
feel
be
like innovation is genuinely an enjoyable process. Yes, it's a long one, but it's very enjoyable if you're interested in experimenting and finding solutions to problems. Here, I'd like to brief a little bit on where you can look for innovation in general, and I like to categorize it into four different stages. The first one is your locality. For that, the example is my own innovation, the solar ironing cart, because it was a problem that I found in my own street and I figured out a solution for it. The second one I'd like to say is something that's wrong in your own country. Perhaps it's deforestation or traffic issues, something, a problem which you can innovate and improve that's there in a country. The third category is global issues, climate change, poverty, and illiteracy. All of these also require innovation, so these can be categorized as global problems, which also require innovation. And the final category is virtual or technological innovation, for which Namya Joshi and her Minecraft education is an example in itself because it's a great way to teach children online while having fun as well. So these are the four categories. As you see, all of them are different challenges and problems, but the best part of innovation is when you figure out a solution for it. When it takes months and months of effort, when you finally figure out a solution, the excitement and satisfaction that comes not something you can express that easily in words because it takes a lot of effort to find just the right combination of things that can come together as a successful innovation. For the solar ironing cut, it took me 25 tries to actually get the combination and research paper just right. That just explains that it's quite a long process, but the end result is all worth it and it's worth putting all that effort for.
Thank you so much for answering the question indeed, because what you said does have a deep meaning in it. Because I was very much admiring, I was very much admired, if you can say, because and yeah, before if I can say, Harmanjot isn't here for us to sign off, but yeah, that should be fine as he has some important work. But now moving on. So yeah, again, I actually don't know how to express because I have no words to say. You just put in everything clear. So yeah, that should be a wrap for today. Once again, congratulations to all of us awardees and for all the other people who have joined in as well. And to all, thank you, a very big thank you to all of the participants who joined to support the event today. And I would want to wrap up with a quote of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Creativity is the key to success in the future, and primary education is where teachers can bring creativity in children at that level. And yeah, I'm very much admired to the quote, and so does it suit this wonderful event, uh, which I mean, today's primary topic was innovation, and I guess all four of you did put it up really well. Congratulations, a lot more way to go, and all the best from the whole team and the side. And yeah, thank you so much, Bhuvaneshwari ma'am, for joining. And I request all of the participants to join in for tomorrow as well. And the topic for tomorrow is entrepreneurship. And yeah, you again get to meet four other amazing child entrepreneurs, teenpreneurs, kidpreneurs, however you want to mention it. But yeah, hope to see all of you in there as well. Until then, signing off, this is me, Hasni Lakshminarayanan. Bye bye. And so, Pradeep sir, as Namya is the host now, if you're okay with it,
I'll make you the host back. I don't know how it happened. Just a second.
yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
done.
someone would have leave. I am the host now. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm fine.
you actually made me the host.
Yeah, I don't know what I did. I made Pradeep sir to host so that he can take all of these handles. Very much. So yeah, bye bye everybody. Take care. Stay safe.
Have a nice day. Bye. Bye, Vinisha. Bye, Vishan.
So yeah, sir.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye,
Harmanjot.
everyone.
Each of you made this day very special and a memorable one. A great thanks for everyone who were present here. I request all the participants to join our day 5 of this award series at 4 pm through Zoom and live streaming in our YouTube channel SVCET Puducherry.